Aquaba, and welcome to Expat Life Ghana. It's Io and
Leo?
Leo is here with us today. Hope everyone is doing well. We are doing our final check-in before things get super real. Not that they are not super real already. So we have been getting ready to move and finally getting into this last countdown. So Leo, tell me, what's been going on here at the house?
Just packing and moving.
Just packing and moving?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you packed that you're sad about packing?
No.
No? Everything was good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to tell you right now, we have packed up so many toys from the boys. And so right now they are really down to just a very small bag of goodies, and that's it. Sad? Are you sad about us packing everything?
Yeah.
You are? Oh no. Okay, so what happened today?
The movers came.
The movers came today. If you can tell the sense of exhaust that is on our faces. Are you tired?
Yes.
You are? Did you work hard today?
No.
No, not really. All right, well, I wanted to have Leo come in and talk with us just a little bit. I'm gonna have Luke come and talk with us in a second. Tony is actually still with the movers trying to get the last of the van unloaded into storage, and he should be along any moment. But Leo, I really thank you for coming and talking to me. You can go. I'm going to talk to Luke for a few minutes, okay? So as I mentioned, we have gotten to this last final countdown moment. We had a huge garage sale last weekend to try to, as y'all know, Tony wants us to sell everything. So we were in that moment of selling everything. It was a little bit sad. I don't know if it was sad for everybody else, but it was definitely sad to see some things go. And about halfway through the process, it started to go from sad to liberating. So for any of you guys who are debating selling, storing, taking it all with you, the whole thing was very sad in the beginning and then liberating about halfway through, where you realize like, we just have so much stuff and we don't need that much stuff. So that was last weekend. We've spent this whole week starting to pack up, and today, like I said, the movers came to take all of the things that we are going to go ahead and hold on to and send them off to storage. I know we could have done it ourselves to save a few dollars, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all, moving all that stuff around is tiring. I just can't do it. I needed a break. So anyway, I'm gonna have one more person come and join me. Luke, come on in. Hi, Luke, how are you?
Good.
So what's been going on here the last couple of weeks?
We have been getting everything into the suitcases, deciding what's going into storage, what we're bringing with us.
Has it been sad for you?
Kinda.
Aw, what was the saddest part?
I don't know. I'm trying to debate between packing all of our toys and selling a bunch of our stuff.
Yeah, it was we started in the boys' room because there was just, you guys had a lot of toys. I'm not gonna lie. They had a lot of toys and a lot of things that they didn't really need or play with as much. So that was one of the big things to get through, was going through all of the kid stuff. And in the last couple times that we've gone to Ghana, how many toys have you brought with you?
None.
So usually, well, a couple of toys, right?
Yeah,
and like
no,
a book.
not really.
Well, the last couple times that
Last
we've
time
gone.
we haven't brought anything. We bought stuff there.
Last time you had Hot Wheels. You had some Hot Wheels with you last time and a couple of books. So the last couple times that we've gone, the boys really bring a very small amount of toys and playthings, like a very small bag.
Yeah.
And so this time we took all of the playroom, and show us about the size of the bag that you're fitting all your toys in. Yeah, I would say it's about this big of a bag, and that's all the toys that they're allowed to bring with them. So everything else had to get stored if it had some sentimental value or was important to you guys, and then sold otherwise. So we sold
A lot of stuff.
We sold a lot of their toys.
More than I wanted to.
It wasn't more than you wanted to? I don't know. There was some stuff I think was probably good to get rid of.
Yeah.
And then the movers came today to take the rest of the stuff. So now you have no choice to play with except for the little bag of stuff. Oh, it's so sad. Is anybody else going to sympathize? Oh. All right, so we have had the garage sale. The movers have come. It's getting really real now. The boys are still in school, although they did play hooky today because there was just a lot going on. But they have been learning remotely at school. So now your withdrawal date is next week, and you are going to be officially withdrawn from school. How are you feeling about that? That's a good thing. Score.
Yay!
A middle schooler, of course, excited that school is going to be over for him for a little while. Is there anything that you're looking forward to as we get ready to go?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nothing?
Let's see.
Okay, think hard.
I had something I forgot.
Well, I know that we've been looking forward to going on the plane. Usually you really enjoy the actual flying process. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like 10 straight hours of unadulterated napping and tech tools, right?
Yes.
So you always enjoy that. I think I always enjoy when we get there and all of the travel is actually over. So I'm looking forward to just getting there. Anything else that you were usually looking forward to?
The last 2 times we went, I think it was the last time we, instead of doing on the runway and into the airport, we were on the tarmac into the airport.
You liked that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I liked it. I saw an Air Force plane.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's a lot of the flying process that you like. We usually fly through Europe when we leave the States and go to Ghana. And we enjoy that because we take a long layover in our connection city so that we can get out and go explore. So like we went through Amsterdam and we were able to get out and go ride the boat through Amsterdam and have lunch and ride the train and do a bunch of things. That's the one you liked the most, was going through Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
But in the past, we've gone through London and Paris and really have enjoyed this process.
You went through Paris?
I went through Paris
Oh.
and have enjoyed this process of being able to travel in between. This time, however, it was really important for us to go and make sure that we were flying direct from US to Ghana and not laying over in any European cities. So this time we have booked through Delta and we'll be flying from Houston to
Atlanta to New York to Ghana.
Exactly. So we'll be laying over in New York, and in the spirit of how we usually do our layovers, we are laying over overnight. And that will give us a little bit of time to go into the city and at least let the boys see Times Square. That's what you're looking forward to seeing the most?
I want to see Central Park.
And Central Park?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough time to do Central Park.
I don't want to go like all the way in. I just want to like.
You just want to see
it. I just want to see it.
So you can say you saw it?
Yeah.
And then Statue of Liberty?
Yes.
Maybe from like further away, we'll like try to see the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Okay,
so there you go. We are going to try to take a really fast circuit through New York City. I don't know how that will work, but we're going to circuit through New York City so the boys can have the same experience of laying over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else that you want to share with us?
I think I have one thing from the video that I was in.
What
last.
is that?
So we had you guys comment if I should get a phone or not. And a lot of you said yes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
One person commented that I should get a flip phone.
To show if you're responsible yet. I think that's a good idea. So flip phone it is, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right, so my question is, what kind of phone should I get if you said I should get one?
Oh my gosh, people are going to keep asking, telling me that I have to get this young man a phone. I think a flip phone will work just fine. If somebody else thinks there's a better phone for this young man to prove he's responsible, that will undoubtedly get lost at least one time.
I lost my last one.
See, people, see? He just admitted it. He lost it the last one. You can drop a comment below and let me know what kind of phone you think Luke, my 6th grade son, is ready for.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming in. All right,
Bye-bye.
We got one more person on deck here. I'm going to pop down into the comments real quick while Tony gives us an update.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry I couldn't be here for the beginning of this live with you guys, but hey, I'm here now, and I want to thank my buddy Luke for doing a phenomenal job last week in my absence. And no, he is not getting a phone. Sorry. All right.
Thank you. Someone is on my team.
Yeah, he has a tablet, so I think that's good enough for now.
We are. So we're going to pop through here real quick. I've got some people who are looking in just to say hello. Hey, guys. Good evening.
Yopolis, how you doing? Deborah Martin, how are you today?
Thank you.
Sarah C.
Hey, Sarah.
Welcome.
I know you from the comments. Hello, hello. We've got someone here. When are you leaving next Sunday? The
27th. We leave
27th.
out. We'll spend a night in New York and leave out the following day and get to Accra the 29th.
The 29th in the morning. Yep.
Mhm.
So if anybody else is on arrivals, look for us. We'll be waiting. Yes, right. As Queen Rob, yes, we are. We're ready to do this. We are not moving any storage containers. So
Mhm.
I know you guys, if you have watched us before, you know this man does not think we need to keep anything from our American life. I hopefully have prevailed a little bit, and there are some things that we are holding on to. But we are not shipping anything.
Right.
We are straight going with 8. Delta allows 2 suitcases of 50 pounds per person.
Mhm.
So between the 4 of us, we'll be taking 8 suitcases to move our entire family to Ghana. And let me tell you, the list making for what is going in those suitcases as the mom of this has been interesting.
Yeah, yeah. For all those who are wondering, I'm packing grits. So one morning when I get in, if you want to have some grits, give me a call.
So Tony could not find grits in all of Greater Accra. Last
Right.
time we were there, he was looking for grits. So basically 1/2 of one suitcase will be filled with grits.
That's right.
Yes, I think Customs is going to have a field day with you.
You're like, dude, what is this?
Oh yes, we are. We're getting so excited. Hey guys, we are leaving the melting pot. I know
Mhm.
that Tony has had some moments here where I think you are looking forward to a break from
Yes.
the Americas.
Yes, yes.
Is that true?
I think it's important that, as you get older, you take time for your mental health. And I think with everything happening in America right now, I think it's time I need to take a mental break and let my mind just relax for a little while. So
Yes, and we are fully aware that we leave one set of positives and negatives and walk into a different set of positive and negatives.
Mhm.
But I think for us, this is a preferred move at this
Right.
time for us. And I'm surprised too at how many people have joined our Facebook group, and
Mhm.
it's grown a lot in these last couple of weeks.
yeah, thank you guys for joining and everything. We really appreciate
Hey
that.
people, stay fan.
Yeah. Feel like we got a little following now. So I'm actually looking forward to getting there because there's so many people who are coming in right around the time we are. So it's going to be great to see like all these, new faces like, oh, we were here. So
There were some folks that have already gotten,
they're already-
the flight started 3 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and there's already people inside of the group who've left and landed and are starting their Ghanaian life. So
right.
very exciting. We've got some other folks who are saying that, oh yes, the boys, I think, will benefit greatly from their time in Africa.
Yeah. I know Pops is looking forward to them spending time and growing up in Ghana. So
Absolutely.
it's a big deal for the grandfather to have his grandkids with him at home. It's a big
Totally. And this guy who's like his number one. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm number 2, he's number 1. It's okay.
deal.
Beware of the crazies in New York. I actually lived in New York for several years, so I think I might qualify as one of the crazies.
Yeah, we're importing crazy to New York, so they
We were
better
just
watch
in New
it.
York too.
Last October. So
Just this last fall we were in New York. So don't worry, we'll be okay. We are going to continue
Gracie
to
Danso.
make videos. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think we'll have more on location shoots in the future, and just giving a better experience of what you're going to see when you get there, and what to expect for sure.
Absolutely. We've really been trying to be very purposeful with what we're doing here so that we can broaden the conversation about how Africa is part
Mhm.
of the options that you have if you are Black in America or if you are looking for a different type of life.
Right.
But we want to make sure that we give you a very balanced view of that, the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
But you see them people come in on the things that we don't like
Yeah,
about God.
Yeah, I think it's important to be honest with the people. And if there's something that may cause somebody a little discomfort when they go there, we want to let them know about it. And, you know, a heads up is great to have when you're going into a new environment. So
Absolutely.
knowing what you're getting into is awesome.
Yes, so we want to present the positives and the negatives.
And the
so we'll
negatives.
continue to come at you guys with that. And please, if there's something specific that you want to see, drop it in the comments, send us a message on Facebook. We love to get feedback from you guys as viewers. All right, let's see here. We've got, hey. Hey guys, how are you?
Juju Afan, how you doing? Patrice Antoine, I love your name, Patrice Antoine. Great. Who else we got here? You all feel like Deborah Martin again. How are you?
Your chair is gone.
Yo, my chair is gone. I just packed it up. The craziest thing, we hired some movers and turned out they were all Nigerians. So it was a great conversation as, you know, I'm helping these guys out. And they're like, really, you're leaving to go to Ghana? I'm like, wow, good for you. So shout out to I can't even remember the name of the company, but the Nigerian moving company in Houston. I got to look it up.
Yes. So there's some folks here who are telling me that I should get Luca phone, an Android, or a burner phone.
Burner phone.
And Mary says Joshua's first phone was an old iPhone. I do have an old phone of mine. Maybe that's what we need to do.
I know Mary. Hey, Mary.
Get him one of my old phones.
What's an Android? Oh, Jason, you must be one of those hoity-toity people who have iPhone.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Apple. We're Google.
Yeah, we're
Android
Google people. Yeah.
How are we doing?
We're good.
Are we good?
I think the biggest thing for us right now is getting the movers to get all this stuff out so we can get the house cleaned. And I think we see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know.
I'm not going to lie, you guys. I woke up this morning like an hour before my alarm was set, and I felt a little panicky. And I think that panic is like trying to remember all of the things that I keep forgetting and not to forget the things that I don't remember.
Yeah. My anxieties are more with COVID, the numbers in America going up and down. You never know what's happening here. That I don't want there to be any restrictions for Americans getting into Ghana or anything like that. So my anxieties are, I don't care about anything here. I just want to get there and get in. And that's my only concern. So
yes, there's a lot of logistical things to kind of think about.
Nah, they'll work themselves out. I just want to get in.
It's like one track mind. And it's true. You know, I think moving is one of the most stressful things that you can do. And I think moving overseas can be super stressful. So there's a lot that goes into making sure that we both have the things that we need, not only tangible things, but like that we're not going crazy. And that the children all feel like things are okay, even though we're traveling in a time of COVID and there's a lot of extra hurdles to go through. So I think there's a lot kind of going on, but you're just ready to go.
I'm just ready to go. Nancy Vine, who will be sad to see you go, but wish you all the best.
Thank you.
You know, Nana, you are always in our hearts. We carry you in our hearts every day. We love you so much.
Maybe we can get her to come visit.
Yeah, you should come visit. Once we get settled, you know, spring break, come check us out.
Yeah. Aquarius School for Kids. Hey, how are you doing? We've got some other people who are giving us a shout out. Hello. The Exodus Life. Hello.
Hey, Exodus Life.
Good evening. So we've got people who are moving out of the rental on the 28th, but not moving right away. They're going to be at their mom's for a while. I know this whole transition is tough. We are fortunate that we have some space in the back of our house that we can stay in temporarily for this week of transition while we have cleaners come in, carpets get cleaned, painters come in and do some touch-up work, and really just kind of get the last few things done.
Yeah.
It's a lot of moving parts, so I totally get that. Some folks wishing us the best on our move.
Joe Rodrigo, thank you, sir.
Daughter has a tablet, which can be used for
Lakesha
calls.
James.
Yes. Both of the boys have tablets. Yeah. You don't need to get grits. Someone tell us right now, where are the grits found?
Mame Sika, where are grits? You have to let us know what store in the greater Accra region sells grits. I want to know.
Because we looked, let me tell you, we looked. And if I can take the grits out and put them in with, replace that space with some more important things, I will be glad to do that. Let me take the grits out of the suitcase.
Yes.
Somebody said that to us. We got some people who are all loving on the grits. Oh, grits. I can't take the American out of the African. No, you cannot. People are excited to see the videos when we come down. We're going to have to take some video of us in transition. I'm hoping that we won't get detained for taking video during the...
well, you know.
to be careful.
We wear a press pass or something.
Ooh, somebody's telling us that we can get grits that are local made. I told you that and you didn't believe me. We're not calling it the right thing.
Yeah,
right?
Oh, that's what it is.
See?
Well, I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to try it. There's a whole bunch of easy U's in there.
Okay, we're gonna try and get grits. We'll do a side by side testing. How about that?
She's telling me not to bring them.
Okay, we'll bring one, and then you can taste grits.
Yeah, I'll bring one, and then I'm going to trust that you're telling me I can find some there.
He's nervous about these grits. Can you tell he's a Southern boy from way back?
Yeah.
So folks telling us we've been doing a great job. We are definitely on the right plan. Thank you. Thank you. Ask the same thing whenever you continue updating us on the move. Yes, we want to make sure that we're continuing to update everybody on how it's going. We've got some folks saying a shout out from ATL. Hey, hey.
Yeah.
Your chair is going so sad. Yeah. And just so you know, the chair.
That actually is her chair.
Yeah, the chair is actually mine, and he would sit in my chair, and I'd have to sit on my own ottoman.
Yeah. I picked the chair out for it. It's a really nice chair.
I love taking the credit for that, huh?
Yeah.
Some people looking forward to meeting. We are really excited too because we're hearing now that the Ghanaian Tourism Board is going to start back with their Beyond the Return, and so we're going to start to see some more tourism opportunities back in Ghana, and hopefully that will really trigger this initial interest that came from year of return for people to come back. Right.
And when we get there, I'm going to try to get with Ivy Prosper because she works with the Back to or Beyond the Return committee. So I want to get with her to be able to update you people on everything that's happening and when it's happening. So yeah, heads up on when you should make your travel arrangements to get to Ghana.
And hopefully inspire you to make this coming year the year, despite kind of all the craziness that's been going on in 2020.
Right.
2020 will be over soon.
Yeah. With bad memory in our rearview mirror.
Yes, we've got some folks who are saying that we should send a barrel with our favorite foods. We are going to all try to learn to have a new set of favorite foods.
Yeah.
Although we do have, it's the last week that we have now. This next week is our last week, and we have a hit list of the places we want to eat at before we go, because when we were there last, they were kind of the places the kids and I miss the most.
Yeah.
And one is just like a really good, juicy American cheeseburger, like double patty, extra bacon, extra cheese. Just, some good old American food. American
the grease dripping down your hand.
Yeah, the whole thing, you wipe it in your napkin, it can never be used again.
Yeah.
So we are going to get a new collection of favorite foods. That is our goal. Thank you for saying that we feel like family.
Deborah Martin, thank you.
Yes, we definitely feel like the people that we've been meeting through this process are family, and are excited to see others go through this journey with us, or just after us. There's a lot of people who are planning a 2021 move, a 2022 move, or just a visit so that they can see if it's going to be for them. So that is super exciting. I'm glad that you guys feel like what we've been sharing so far has been valuable.
Right.
Yeah, because
Lakesha James, thank you for that. Because what we're putting out, we are kind of setting a blueprint for people to use, so they can get in. They know what they're getting into. They know how much money they're going to need for the transition. I wish that there was somebody who had this for us, so we could have planned this out a couple years earlier, and it would have been okay. But I'm glad you find the information valuable. Thank you.
Yep, we've got somebody else who's saying thank you for all the good information. We really appreciate that. Somebody else who's chiming in with the phone for the kids. I'm telling you, even Leo, he found an old slide phone. I don't know if you guys remember that, with like the keyboard on the inside as we were packing things up. And he pocketed that joker. He's been walking around the house, taking it out.
Taking pictures with it. Look at my phone. The phone is 10, 12 years old, but he loves it.
He just loves it. It's hilarious. Hey Philly, how you doing? Hey Renee, how about that? We're some of your favorite people. Awesome.
Hey, Ozzy, thank you.
Yes, they definitely going to share some videos about schooling for the kids. In light of everything that's kind of going on, we had initially planned on moving in May or June of this year, and because of the pandemic, we haven't been able to do that with borders closed. So we did not have a chance to really scout schools and get schools investigated for the fall term. However, Ghana is making some moves right now in terms of schooling for kids. So not every school is going to be back open this term. We are probably going to homeschool to start, and as soon as we can investigate schools a little further, we'll dive into that. But I think we're going to have to navigate
homeschool and a tutor to start.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket for right now. But we will definitely share. Was it you did the scheduling for the COVID test?
The COVID test, we're going to there's an emergency, one of the urgent care center, and they do the 15-minute test. I think it's $200.
Seriously, it's $200?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to add that into my budget, y'all. I have to add it into my budget.
I think it's 150. I think about it. It's 150. Yeah, it's 150 for everybody. So yeah, it's 150 for everybody. Well, hey, and then they're going to catch us as soon as we get in. So it's like, take a test, prove you don't have it. Take a test, prove again you don't have it.
Which is better than quarantine.
I understand. I take that over quarantine for 14 days.
Absolutely.
Any day of the week.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully we won't have to quarantine. Okay.
Right.
So I guess it wasn't difficult.
No, it wasn't difficult. They're 10 minutes away from us. They do walk-in appointments, so it was not a big deal at all.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm definitely glad to hear that. We have some people who are just giving us some shout outs, and Robert's going to be there in December. Hey, Robert, can't wait to see you there. We've got some shout outs from Maryland. Love that. Yes, Johnny, I totally agree. Education is so key. I feel like hopefully we've opened the eyes of a few folks who've tuned in, and we've seen in the comments that there are some people who saw things that were unexpected in the videos we've been making. So we hope to keep on educating people. That is definitely the hope for us. Keeping us in our prayers. Thank you. Wishing us all the best. Thank you very much. Safe travels. Some more information about the phone. Appreciate it. Do you have any US-based or online businesses? If so, how will that impact your taxes? Will you be able to retain dual citizenship? These are all really good questions. Yeah. We're going to be navigating dual citizenship.
As soon as we get there.
Yes, hopefully. And we started planning about 5 years ago for this move. So for those of you out there who are contemplating this, just know that this process started 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was getting you.
Yeah, that was just getting me to take a 10-hour flight to get to Africa. And I was like, hey, I don't know.
It was like 18 hours that first flight.
Well, the first, yeah. But, wow.
I don't think you anticipated that this was going to be where we were going to be. No. Like 5 years ago, if you had asked him if this is where we were going to be in 5 years, he would have laughed at you.
Yeah.
You didn't have to agree so hard about that.
No, it's just because I know, like, before I got to Ghana, what my thoughts of traveling overseas like that was. And I must tell you again, people, Black Americans, we have been lied to for our entire lives about Africa. So it will take you to go there to fully understand all of what Africa as a whole has to offer.
Absolutely.
And once you go, then you can start imagining yourself being where we are right now. And that was the biggest thing, was for me to get there and actually see what the holes and the stories were. And
there's a lot, right?
Yeah, it really is. So when you go there and you see, hey, it's none of what you expected, you don't want to leave, because you're like, what else don't I know that I should know? And you get to talking to somebody for 10 minutes and you don't want to stop talking to them. And it's a beautiful thing to go someplace and connect with people you have just met, and you it feels like they're family, just you don't even know them, and you just start talking like, man, it feels like I've known you for a long time. it's so much different than meeting Black Americans here, because we're kind of standoffish. We're like, hey, who's this guy? We're so judgmental. And
I think we're conditioned to be like, I feel like we are conditioned to be
Right.
that way. Societally, we are very much conditioned to be that way.
Yeah.
But it's not like that.
Yeah, no. And so just go. People, if you plan on, go.
Yeah.
Don't let anything get in your way. Go.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we started this plan 5 years ago, and I've been working on trying to build an online community separate from the expat life, so that I could start building some income. And I think that if you are capable and able to build a income source where you are earning US or UK dollars, and able to spend those dollars in Ghana, I think that's the best way to do it. And that includes if you have rental income coming in, if you operate a small business here in the States, that you're able to continue operating from abroad by allowing someone else to manage it. However you can build in residual income is going to be great. And if you can do that online, obviously, like, that just makes it easier, I think, as part of the transition. So we have been doing that. That's been part of my mission and journey over the last few years to kind of get us ready. So I definitely, like, if you can do residual income, if you can do online income, girl, yes.
If you can make US dollars while living in Ghana, you'll do very well.
It is so good. Some folks saying they are happy they're going to be there very soon from Chicago. Hi, Chi-Town. We've got someone who are saying they're planning to come with. Deborah, are you gonna bring lady friends and do it as like a group? Yes, do that. It'll be so much fun. Some folks who are saying hello and hi, we really appreciate that. Some other people laughing about you and the grits. Don't play about the grits. Politics here is getting seriously, like, I'm not gonna lie. We are talking about Exodus because it's
just so much uncertainty, and then you don't like what you see, and it's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Seriously, not a whole lot. Some folks wishing us the best. I love it. Are you guys going to take, I didn't read this one, are you guys going to take a walkie-talkie or a sat phone? Tony?
No.
No, we didn't have any issue with phones or anything else this last time that we were there, so I don't think.
No, regular phones will be fine.
I think
no walkie-talkies. Okay.
I think if we did, it would be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle walkie-talkies for the boys. No, we packed those. We sold those. We sold those. Sorry, no walkies.
Did you tell them we had a rummage sale?
Yeah, I told them that you locked me in a closet and put a chair in front of the door so I couldn't get out, and sold everything in the house before I had a chance.
Gave it away.
This is really not a joke.
No, I didn't.
There was some stuff where I was like, he was yelling like $1, and I was like, Tony, no, that's like 25, no, and he wanted it all gone. It's gone. It's definitely gone. Yay! I love that you guys love that budget. I hope that is really helpful. That was that video I did while you weren't here. Hello to Florida. We've got someone asking if we registered with the U.S. Embassy.
No, I'm like, we didn't before, so we don't plan on it this time. There's no need to.
No, but will you give us an update on the process of getting visas? Because that's something that you did this week to get ready for the kids, was go get the boys their visas.
Yes. The Houston consulate is very, very friendly. The I can't remember what's her name. Diane. It took maybe 20 minutes to get the boys' visas, and in and out, no problem. She was very helpful. If there's anything you need, she's available to point you in the right direction.
And seriously, she answers the phone at the Houston consulate.
Right,
so if you are not in the greater Houston area, or if you are just having a hard time getting answers, call Diane, because the woman has all the answers.
Yeah, I'm sure she can get you the information you need, and you can just take it from there.
Yes, and you can mail in your application and everything into the Houston consulate specifically, and have it processed through Houston. If back. Whew, I'm telling you.
Sorry about that, people.
We talk about Ghana internet, and here we are like, ah! All right. Totally frozen. Sorry about that. Thank you, Antoinette. Something went wrong. Our live stream froze. Hopefully we are back with you guys.
Yeah, we talk about the internet is in Ghana so much, and here we are with AT&T. I don't think it's any better.
Ooh,
So.
I don't think you can say AT&T like that. They're gonna. Well, you can cut us off. We're moving. Enthusiasm is good. Awesome. How much do you think a person needs to have money-wise?
To be honest, if you can make 20,000 US, you'll do pretty good in Ghana.
Now, how much do you think they need to take with them?
How much? Well, that depends.
We're not going to tell you how much we're taking to the airport.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what we look like, man.
No, I don't want to get stuck up before I leave. But it really depends. If you're leaving with a family, you got to take that into consideration. If it's just one person, you probably won't need as much. If you're moving as far as never coming back, there's a lot of variables in that. Why don't we got Rodney? Why don't you inbox me and I can give you some heads up on actual numbers.
We're only going with $20, so you don't need to find us at the airport. Just kidding. So when we get there, we are going with a short-term rental until we find some long-term housing.
Right.
I think you kind of feel like you want to buy. I don't know. We're gonna have.
I don't know.
As we get there.
We're gonna look. The Airbnb we're staying at. We're gonna give him a little.
Yeah, we're gonna share what it
time.
looks like so that you guys can see. We are starting with a B&B, and we're gonna share what that looks like so you can kind of see some options for short-term rentals. And then as we are house hunting, we're hoping to bring you guys along so you can see what our house hunting process is gonna look like.
Right, and then we can give you some actual numbers that, hey, this is what we're getting as far as dollars per square feet.
Yes.
And you can do your comparisons.
Absolutely. Somebody's asking on building a home, are you planning to rent or buy? So I guess that kind of answers that question. I do not want to build a home.
No.
Because it's so hard.
I would love to.
He totally wants to. So I guess.
The problem with me is having a construction background is I know if I built a home here, I can do it in about, depending on the house, I can do it in about 2.5, 3 months. And the building process is so much different and it's so much more time consuming there in Ghana that I'm not sure where I'll be as far as want to just buy a house or want to build one or whatever. We don't know yet. So.
And Tony's done home rehabs here in the States where he's done house flipping here. So I feel like if there's an opportunity to take something that's already existing and make it suitable for us, that would be a better option. Yeah. And we'll see how that goes.
When I was last there, I would do my morning walks. I saw a lot of distressed properties in Ghana or in the Tema area that were in the process of being built that I think they lost funding, and those kind of places where they're half built and need more money, those kind of places I might be interested to look at, to finish them out or something. But again, we'll see when we get there and see what opportunities await us.
Totally. Aquarius would like to know if we are renting or selling our house.
We will be leasing our house.
Yes.
If you buy a house, there's very, very, very don't sell your house.
Don't sell your house.
Don't sell it. There's no reason to sell your house. So that's what I was trying to say.
I'm second gen, right? Like my dad came to America, went to college, lived here, and then retired back home. And all of his friends, well, not all of his friends, but several of his friends from school also did the same thing where they, came from Africa, moved to America for schooling, built a life there, and then their goal was always to retire back home, and they've done that. And one of you, who you met,
Sam?
Yes. So one of my dad's friends, one of the things that he stressed so much was that, like, you must hold on to your American property.
Right.
It increases in value and it generates income for you that you can then spend in the US. So the faster you pay, or in Ghana, the faster you pay off your mortgage and everything else, now you have residual income. So if you do that now, when you get on in a few years, now you've got income coming in
Right.
and you don't have to. So, like Tony said, don't sell.
sell. If you're fortunate enough to have land, property, hold on to it.
Yes, please, 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 please,
Yes.
please hold on to it. Okay, so let me get down in here. Oh my goodness. Got some people who are looking. This is a good question. Somebody asked me this on the group. They're a lawyer looking to move. Are professional licenses transferable?
No, they're kind of weird. You know, in Ghana, their whole parliament and all those people, it's weird. So I don't think your professional licenses are going to transfer. I think you'll get acknowledgement for having them, but you'll still have to do something over there if you want to participate in their system like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of accelerated program because obviously you've got an American licensure. So I mean, but I think that's a really interesting question. We'll have to dig into that when we get it over there.
Right.
Maybe we'll have to meet with an attorney for good. And
Yeah, I was going to say.
for good and not evil. Giving us some blessings, we appreciate that. Got someone who's asking about Cape Coast. Love Cape Coast. You know, and we are driven largely by family here. So, you know, we did not get the opportunity to explore all the different regions in terms of where we'd like to settle as much. So that's definitely.
Yeah, but Cape Coast is beautiful. I have a guy, Ben is in Cape Coast. He has a day spa there. So if you're going to Cape Coast, check out Ben Day Spa.
It was really nice. I was jealous when I saw the pictures. So someone would like to know if you are a contractor?
Here in America, yes.
Are you going to be doing your contracting work in Ghana? That was a long pause. I'm trying to talk.
I think we froze again.
No, I'm trying to talk him out of it.
No,
No, for real, I'm trying to talk him out of it.
Yeah, the thing with getting me back into work is I really like it, so I wouldn't want to stop. So I don't want to get back to 12, 14-hour days again and stuff like that. So more consulting.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We got some folks who are jealous. Yes, those of you who are jealous,
Sequisha.
start putting away the pennies, the dollars, the nickels, the dimes, the quarters.
Yeah.
Start saving up. Get there for at least a visit.
Yeah. Visit. I've got a sneak peek at some of the things that for Beyond the Return for next year that I'm telling you, next year in Ghana. Come see us.
You are so excited. We've got some folks saying that they love the videos. Thank you very much. Here's an interesting one. Are you concerned about the influx of people from the diaspora? They've heard that people are beginning to segregate themselves from the locals.
I've heard that there are expat communities, and I definitely do not want to be in an expat community.
I think you just alienated a bunch of people because there are several who want to be in one.
Yeah, and here's the reason why. I want to learn about cultures and different things about myself personally that, you know, I can walk the streets of Ghana and see so many people that look like me or somebody that I know that I want to experience them. And, you know, going to another country to live next door to somebody from Texas, you know, it doesn't give you the chance to go out and experience the local culture, to personally get involved and interact with it. So
it's not authentic.
Yeah, I don't think we're like those kind of people.
Yeah,
so,
I don't think we are either.
Yeah.
And I think the interesting part of this is that, you know, I think there's different reasons for people to go to an African country. And I think there are some people who go because they're looking for an escape from America, in which case, yes, they might be very driven to find other Americans, make these in very tight-knit communities, live in, you know, kind of a gated community with each other. And then there's other people who are looking for something a little bit different than that. And I think those are the folks that do integrate into the community and become one with the things going on around them. And I think that is the larger purpose of this.
Yeah, I think for me, I enjoyed people not knowing I was American until I opened my mouth. So for me, I was able to camouflage myself in with the people and just kind of,
Yeah, you
but,
like that.
Yeah, I did. So I don't, want to be, oh, it's that American guy. I just want to be, hey, that's a dude who live over there, and that's it. I don't.
Yeah. Now, I will say that if you are earning US dollars, you are going to be living a different quality of life compared to the general income and quality of a local. So you might find that you naturally are exposed to people who may also be expats because you are in a different kind of class. I hate to say class, but it's kind of, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's a different kind of class. So you might find that, but hopefully we're not saying that people are just straight up segregating. Like, y'all, don't go there for that. Go there for
go there to get involved, to blend in, and hey, go there with this challenge. Go there and try to make people think you're native there or something. Just try people off like, oh, I thought you were one of us or something like that. Just do that.
Do that.
I mean, you'll experience. You'll have different experiences.
Totally. So we've got someone who went on their last trip and bought some land, and they're getting ready to settle in and start building. I love that. That sounds amazing. They're moving to Ghana in October from San Antone.
All right.
Never been there before.
Wow.
What's your feeling on
Denise
that?
Carter. That's bold, but you know what? In some aspects, I can understand. Sometimes you're just like, hey, seen enough. Ready to go.
Yes. I think there is a little bit of caution to the wind and saying you're going to just go for it. So, dude, I like it.
Hopefully our videos have helped you into getting to the transition, getting there and knowing what you need and what to expect.
Absolutely. Some people saying that the embassy will know where we are based on our passport. We did go this week and get what is the pre-check, the TSA check. We got fingerprinted over at the airport. That was fun. Joe wants to know if my dad is from Ghana. He's actually Nigerian and lives in Ghana. He always said that was where he would prefer to retire because I don't want to draw division lines between Nigeria and Ghana, but when he had his choice, he wanted to go to Ghana.
Yeah, I will. Ghana jollof is better. No, I'm joking.
Oh, it is. No, what's going to happen in the comments?
You're like, oh no, let the battles begin.
We have some people who are talking about the besties are back. Hey, building a house in Ghana. That is a really that is an undertaking.
Cheryl, I tell you what, inbox me. There's a good friend of mine there now who's in the final stages of his house, and I can pass his contractor's information on to you.
They did a good job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get there and hang out with Nordy over there.
Yeah, and if we find that we have some reputable sources that we feel are okay to share, we are going to do that in our Facebook group so that we can share contacts of people that we feel like we've had good experiences with or have been recommended to us.
Yeah, anybody we use will be vetted, and any suggestion to you guys for contractors or any other service, we will have had used their service and know what to expect to offer them to you. And so if we tell you use this person, you might want to use them. They'll be good. Yeah,
at least then you'll know what you're getting.
Yeah. And if we say don't use them, run.
Don't use them. Hey, Joe, thank you very much. We've got some people who are just giving us some shout outs. Yeah, somebody else chiming in with no with the segregation. Yeah, I would say no, right?
Yeah. And I think, if you're going to go to another country, go to the country.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Leave what you're leaving and go. Kind of
That's
pop move.
Leave
pop move.
Oh my God, if my husband starts to turn into, he starts to act more like my dad, the longer that we're in Ghana, we're coming back, y'all. I don't know if I can do it.
He's coming back.
No, it's gonna be
the boys and I'll be like,
bye, Mama. Somebody's asking where we're from.
Houston. Originally, I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah, you are from Wisconsin. I was born in Atlanta, and then we moved to Wisconsin when my father graduated college and started practicing. And that's where I met Tony. And then we collectively moved to Texas. And now we are unexpectedly moving to Ghana. Would be a good start for vacationing. What do you think about Airbnb?
Yes. Be a good start for. We actually, this will be our second B&B we stayed at in Ghana.
At a couple.
We stayed at a couple. So Airbnbs in Ghana are very nice. Just make sure you check the ratings and their recommendations and that. But I think for what we've used before, we've had good service and good experiences with them.
Totally. So how did you pinpoint the city in Ghana that we were going to reside in? This is all family connection. My dad's in Tema, so we'll be in Tema.
Minute 11.
Yep. But we know that there are a lot of people who would prefer being in the mountains, who like it in Cape Coast. We've been to all of those places. They're lovely. I think just like living anywhere, you want to find what works for you and what draws you in. If you are a mountains or coastal person, Ghana's got something for you.
I think once we get there, we can share some experiences of going to different regions where people have talked about moving to. So, they can see and compare, this place to that one.
It'll be fun to do that. I'm looking forward to it. You do look Ghanaian, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, somebody said we're still in America. Yes, we are still here. Oh my God, we were supposed to leave
9 days away.
Long ago, but now we're in the 10-day route. We've got somebody here who arrived 2 days ago. How was it? Lance, you gotta let us know. Yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Yeah. But yeah, I know it's gonna be interesting. So we've got people who are asking about Central, Eastern, and Ashanti region. Again, all great places depending on you. Yeah. Like I definitely don't want anyone who's watching or who's watched any of our videos to think Accra or Greater Accra is the only place. Yeah. It's not. It's not. No. It's not. No. It's just, again, we have family there. If we have family in Kumasi, we'd be in Kumasi. Absolutely. As I'm told, I'm more than likely from the Ashanti region. So very soon I will be visiting the Ashanti region and finding some cousins. Yes. Some people said Africa is so big. How do they decide? Definitely. Oh my God, so many great places. I think that's where the lie in America kind of we all think of Africa as like this one thing, just this one. It's Africa, and it usually includes a hut, a lion, a zebra, and those pretty trees. Like that's it. Yeah. And it's so not. There's so many different places. Depends on the weather, whether you want to be inland or coastal, what kind of environment you want to live. Like so many things. So yes, definitely, if you can travel. Yeah. Who is that? Kansani. Yes. Yeah. There's 55 countries. Just close your eyes, throw a dart, and wherever it hits, go visit that. Try it out. So don't sell U.S. real estate, even if you have a mortgage. Yes, if you can rent the property here and have someone else contributing to your mortgage, even if you're paying minimal payments towards it, you're still paying down the principal. If you can make accelerated payments towards the principal and remove some of the overall interest on the term of the loan, even better. The point of the entire exercise is to get to a place where you're mortgage free on your U.S. property, are still renting it out and generating income, and can enjoy that income back in Ghana. Right. That's the ticket. That is the ticket. Yeah, the sooner you're able to pay your house off, the more it becomes direct income. Absolutely. Someone over here is saying that you're Ghanaian. Y'all, every time you say it, I'm like, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? Thank you. So let's see, what are the differences of accents? Let me guys peace and blessings. Thank you for blessings and peace. And I definitely think that it's interesting how segregation has impacted us in America. And I wonder how much of us within the diaspora bring that mentality to African countries, as opposed to African countries having that mentality already there and us assimilating into that. What do you think? We're bringing it? We're bringing that. So don't bring it. Don't bring it. Oh, jollof rice. Yes. Oh, yeah. You gotta love that jollof rice. Yes. We got people who are like, yes, come and see us. We do want you. Come on, come on. What problems do you see for someone who's visiting Ghana? I don't know, like where that question is, like in what aspect of. I don't know. I think that's a hard one because it really depends a little bit on you.
Yeah.
If like we've been in places that didn't have hot water, and for some people that would be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
y'all that didn't have hot water.
Yeah. But when it's hot outside, we really need hot water.
And we were like, well,
take the cool showers. And
Yeah.
I think when we saw a problem or something that we were challenged with, it was like, well, we'll do, and we do that.
And then we do that.
So it was like, oh.
But if you are someone who can't do that, if you are someone who's like, no, I'm not going to do what the locals do, I need it my way, then that is going to be your biggest challenge. What's the biggest challenge is mentality.
Mentality, losing the American mentality. If you're going to this new country, you have to embrace it, you know?
When you went for your visits, before deciding on how long were your visits, because my Ghanaian dentist, who I've known for 30 years, says if I visit for a couple of months, not weeks, absolutely. So I don't know how many of you guys have heard the story before, but the first time I'm taking Tony to Ghana, I said, how long do you want to stay? 6 weeks, 8 weeks? And he looked at me like I had just slapped him in the face with a steak. He was like, no. 2 weeks, he told me, 2 weeks. And I was like, wait, what? No, we're going for a visit. It's not going to be for 2 weeks. And you did. You made us go for 2 weeks. We stayed for like
it was
3 weeks. That's what I could squeak out, including travel. And it's day 2, I think.
Yeah, day 2, I was like, wow.
You messed up.
We should have did this for like 5, 6 weeks.
So the
next time we went,
8 weeks.
I stayed 8 weeks. She stayed 6 weeks. She had to get back to work.
Yep. But if you can go for a couple of months,
you go for a couple months. You'll call home like, yeah, I'm not coming back. You know, it'll be like that. Maybe you might want to do like 3 weeks. You go for 2 months. You're
not coming back. You're not coming back. Somebody asked about getting fingerprinted before we leave. Before leaving, and we are doing the
TSA pre-check is why we got fingerprinted, so we can get through the lines with the kids a little faster and not have to take off our shoes and belts and all that kind of crazy stuff.
And we're going through New York and laying over, and we have a smaller window that we still want to get into the city and then get back for our flight. So we wanted to make sure that we weren't held up in the TSA lines. Pram Pram is a great area. I actually know people who have bought land and built in Pram Pram. So yes, definitely. Hey, Philly, what's going on? Somebody wants to know if we know any street phrases so far. How's that going?
You're better on that than I am.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck. Let me tell you, it's really funny because we've been watching on YouTube to help the boys kind of pick some stuff up, and they're better at picking, so much better than we are.
Yeah.
If you're moving with
they're
kids,
young minds. Yeah, and what's interesting is, in Ghana, their kids learn like 4 different languages starting in kindergarten. So it's easier for kids to learn that, and that's something that I'm looking for the boys to have is picking up on another language.
And they pick up so much faster than we do. We have to learn about African culture. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking about Racine or Milwaukee. Somebody used to live in Racine.
From the mill town.
Yeah,
Yeah, Milwaukee, born and raised, 53206. Yeah. I'm one of the guys who made 53206. One of the guys who put it on the map. Ghost town. All day.
You see that face, right? Just to make sure I give a shout out, UW Madison, whoop whoop.
Yeah, Jerry Raleigh, Milwaukee, Ghost town, 53206.
We've got somebody who's talking about Airbnb to see if you can try to stick with Black-owned businesses. So I think, yes, if at all possible. If you can give back to the local community, that would be great. That sounds really good. And somebody else is agreeing, yes, if you can, to stick with Black-owned. It looks like, mountains are a great place to live. Is it cold? It's definitely cooler when you're up in the mountains.
Yeah, it's cooler in the mountains. And I love it there in the morning. It feels like the clouds drop from the sky. You're walking in the clouds. So love the mountains.
Yes. Any new developments that you're interested in getting started? Right now we're just trying to think about getting there, right?
Yeah, I think once we're there, we can we just got to. For all of you who don't know, we were supposed to be in Ghana the first week of June. So people keep saying, "Are you doing this? Are you doing that?" It's like so much of what we wanted to do has been put on hold, and we've been sitting here for months waiting on the borders to open. Like, okay, everything we wanted to do has been put on hold. So when we get there, we can pick back up. But we're just in this holding pattern, and time has elapsed, and we need to.
It's been kind of rough too, because it's like we had prepared mentally, like we were getting ready to go, and then everything, we kind of got to our 60-day countdown and starting to get things really planned,
right?
And then everything got shut down, and we were just waiting, and then we found out they're opening. It's like, okay, we got 30 days, and it was like, woo, got to get everything.
Right.
We didn't get some things done in the 60 because we got pushed back, and we were trying to get it done in 30. So it's been very interesting. Somebody is commenting about how you look like Leo. Yeah,
Leo looks like his dad.
Totally does. I love it. Somebody was saying that they're in Kenosha, and we are glad that you found this channel too. There is a huge African community in Wisconsin. So definitely, if you are not connected, find some people.
I've got a shout out to Wisconsinites.
And then one last thing, can we get some people to push the like button? If you're watching right now and you're still with us, push the like button right now so that YouTube knows that you like it. Like it right now.
Right.
And then, Charlie, where's the kids? You missed the kids. You got to go back and watch from the beginning. The kids are here. We've got somebody else who's saying happy for us and our travels, which is awesome. We've got someone who was going to the continent and that turned into a 6-week trip. Do you see what we're saying? If you try to go for 2 weeks, you're going to fall in love, and 6 weeks is going to be more like it. I think 6 weeks is a great number. Like that is a good sweet spot. You're out of vacation mode in your head, and you start to live like.
Yeah, you start living like you're just a Ghanaian, and after a couple,
Yes.
Hey, but the danger of going for 6 weeks is in that last week. You're like, do I really need to go back? It's like, I stayed too long. I don't want to. Hey, you might want to make it 5 weeks so you can go home. 6 weeks, you're not gonna want to leave.
You're not gonna want to leave. Are we still gonna be doing videos? Yes, of
yes,
course.
Audrey,
we'll
be doing videos.
And we need weekly updates at minimum. This is our first time doing a live, and I'm looking at the time. We want to go ahead and start wrapping it up here because we want to make sure we stick to somewhere close to an hour. So we appreciate everybody who's been on, but we want to keep making videos. Do you guys like the lives? If you can, comment for us and let us know if you like it when we come to you guys with a live, because that might be something we start to do more regularly.
Yeah, I think, and as far as the future videos, they'll be, like I said earlier, we'll have more remote locations. We'll try to catch up with some people while we're there. Some fellow YouTubers who've reached out to us.
Yes.
So we're going to be busy when we get there, and our experiences will be on video for you to share with us. So hit the like button and subscribe and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, I don't know how we only have like 20% of the people who watch our videos are subscribed, which is crazy. So if you're not subscribed right now, subscribe and keep watching the videos that we're putting out, and contribute by letting us know what kind of videos you want to see more of so that we can make what you're interested in.
And one thing I wanted to know is so far with all of our videos we put out, and especially the ones on budgeting, if there's anything we missed out as far as the topic of getting to Ghana from the U.S. or any Western country, let us know. We want to know what holes we need to fill as far as information getting out. We think we did a pretty good job of letting everybody know how we got there. So if there's anything that we've done that you may not have known about or seen, or let us know so we can help you out. This is all for informative reasons, and we want people to know what they're getting into moving to Ghana. We want to help them with that transition.
Absolutely. And it's kind of funny, when we started this, it was definitely not because we were like, let's be YouTube stars.
Right. It was nothing like that.
Wasn't.
But we noticed, there seems to be a need here, so let's fill that need.
Definitely. We have somebody asking about flying through Amsterdam. Luke talked about Amsterdam. That's like his favorite place to fly through. He had so much fun there. But we did not shower flying through Amsterdam.
No.
And we won't showered this time either. We just go.
No,
funky
no,
like
we're
this.
going. Yeah, we're flying Delta, and we're going. It's a direct flight. So
Yep, out of New York. So we're very excited
JFK to
about
New York.
that. How is the safety of Ghana compared to the United States for JP?
Wow, I'll tell you this. My first time in Ghana, Pop and I went out for a walk, and it had to start getting to be the evening time. And one of the little streets he was crossing by had a couple rough looking guys. And I said, "Hey, Pop, you sure you don't walk down that way?" And he goes, "Sure, why not?" And I'm looking. This is my first time in Ghana.
And remember, this is like my 5'4",
Right.
70-year-old dad.
So we're walking, and I mean, "Pop, those guys look kind of rough." He goes, "Well, if I don't bother them, they won't bother me." And we're 5 feet away from these guys now, walking up to them to pass them, and they were kind of lounging, and as soon as they realized we got close to them, evening, sir, and
They did not salute. They said evening.
They said evening, sir. Oh yeah, that's the little kids that do that too. But they were very, they went from loud, they were very respectful, and I was thrown off by it because all three of these guys, as we passed them, said evening, sir, and I was like, wow. So is it safe? Yes. Is it safe? Yes. Safer than the U.S.? Well, it's my understanding the United States has 6 guns per person.
Oh, geez.
Ghana doesn't have anything close to that, so I'd like to think that Ghana is a lot safer than the United States.
That's what you're pulling out. Yeah,
How about that?
I would say that as a woman walking, I walked through the neighborhood. I walked everywhere without issues.
Mm-hmm.
There are areas that with higher levels of tourism where you do start to see more pickpocketing or panhandling, but in general,
that's why I love the Tema area, the Community 11 area. It's
so much.
It's a really community feel when
Absolutely.
You go there. I've walked around there. I'd walk a mile and a half, 2 miles in the morning, and
You felt good.
after about 3 weeks, people were like, "Oh, that's a dude. Hey, how you doing?" And no problem. So I
think it's more us and our mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we would first start walking, you weren't saying hello to everyone as
no,
you passed by.
no, I was,
and you were like leery of them.
Yeah,
why are they saying hi to me like that? What's wrong with them?
So we're conditioned. We really are. We need to lose that. As you get out and go visit, you'll understand how conditioned you are, and you'll want to lose that American conditioning that you have.
Absolutely. Someone's asking about the hydroelectric dams being built, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know about them, so I can't even comment on them.
I don't know about them either.
I don't know about them.
But if they're being built to be competitive with the Chinese electric company, I'm all for that.
Yeah. Someone has seen a 3-year-old go to the store for bread and the jaws are on the ground.
Oh yeah. I would have no problem sending Leo to the store, and he's 5, so yeah.
I think the hardest part is just crossing the street because people like Tony are out there driving. But I think that's a big thing, right? I get nervous about sending Luke places as an 11-year-old here because I never know when his blackness is going to become an issue, and you can't. And we have not prepped him for his blackness. We haven't.
Not for here in America.
No. So but in Ghana, shoot.
See you later, dude. Go ahead.
Go get popcorn. Go to the store and get some whatever. Absolutely. So 3-year-old, exactly. And I think too, when you think about living in New York and you see kindergartners and first grade on the subway,
yeah,
and you're it's just life. It's just that's how life is there. So it's nice to know that you're safe enough that you can send your small children to the store and nothing's going to happen to them. Thank you for relaxing and enjoying the show. We appreciate that. Are there any building operation restrictions on lands in regards to being commercial versus residential? Yes, there are some restrictions, and it's going to depend on kind of where you're building. So that'll be something that's going to be case by case. But there's lots of opportunities for you to make something that's going to be appropriate for you. Just know too that when you have a commercial site, you do get different kinds of fees levied in terms of even electricity and services. So just be aware of that when you're labeled as commercial. We've got someone who's thanking us for the vital information. We appreciate that. Yeah, Tama's more than everybody knows everyone. Totally. We've got someone else to say that they're glad we're going to continue our videos, which would be great. And we've got somebody who's asking more information about seniors moving to Africa. And I'm going to let you know, there are so many of them because that is like the retirement dream.
Right. And more moving, like not in the city, but
Ooh, you didn't turn off your phone?
I didn't. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, they're moving out more and, you know, living off the land and things like that, extending, you know, their life expectancy. So, yeah, I can see myself being a senior there.
He's already making designs. I'm like, okay, let's just get there. We're going to get there. So I'm looking at the time. I want to make sure that we start wrapping up. I'm glad that you guys were here.
Stir family, how you doing?
Thank you. We appreciate that. We love that you guys have been watching along and that you are subscribing. So if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, do so now. But otherwise, I think let's go ahead and wrap it up. We've been out here for an hour.
Well,
you have.
I was a little late. I do have to apologize for that. But yeah, definitely. If you're not a member of the Expat Life Facebook group and you plan on moving to Ghana, hey, join the group. There's a lot of information happening that is real-time information. Just yesterday, somebody posted about pre-entrance
which we
application.
Didn't know completely. So somebody has just gone through and arrived 2 days ago, and they said that when they got there, there were several people lined up to get to a tablet to enter in their pre-screen information before they got the test, which was something you could have done online beforehand and then skipped standing in line after you got off the plane. Great information to know. So being in the group was super helpful for that. We're very happy for getting that information so we can better prepare.
Yeah. So if you're not a member of the group, join the group. Real-time information happening every day. And the more, the closer we get to getting to Ghana, the more updates and stuff you'll see from us. And once we're there, for sure, we're going to go crazy on that in that group, helping people out. So, yeah, get with that.
Thank you, Kim. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with
Thank
us.
You for subscribing.
Everybody who subscribed, we appreciate you. Spread the word about Ghana. We're kind of the unofficial Ghana brand ambassadors. Because everywhere I go, every day, I talk to somebody about Ghana, and they're like, "Dude, you're really excited about this." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like,
"Dude, you really is."
I'm just high.
You're rocking your Blaxit shirt today. You gotta rock that Blaxit shirt.
Yeah. 55 countries on here. I want to make sure everybody sees it. There it is, Blaxit.
So many countries to choose from.
What's Ghana? Ghana's like somewhere now.
But
there it is.
You got it.
Nice
so
shirt.
yeah, I think Tony is definitely one of those people that's out there talking about all the options that you have. So we just want you all to know that you do have options, and now is a great time to explore what could be and change what is. So just think about that. Anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, right?
Yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it.
Are you going to do your sign off?
Charlie out.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
All right. See ya.